Already had malfunction number one. Good morning, everybody. I'm Shane Matheny with Graphic Solutions Group. Jenny is out there somewhere on the highway, so she may or may not. We may or may not see her, but she is there and is going to be here to help us with this the webinar as well. As Rachel mentioned, Graphic Solutions Group, we are a full line distributor. And what we wanted to talk to everyone about today was, we just came off an ISA show, our first one in 2 years, where it was, quite honestly, it was just amazing. All the people that were there, the new products that were there. We had Mid-South's own Michael Haig as the chairman. At GSG, we were very pleased that our owner, Mark Granberry, was awarded the Kirk Grimsley Award for Achievement for ISA. So it was just a great show altogether. Getting to see people, the attendance was fantastic. It was just a fun show. And so when I was asked to do, I wasn't asked, let's be honest, Jenny told me that we needed to do this, we were going to do this thing today. I said, brown bag, I know they're talking about it being lunch, but I know Mid-South well enough to know that this brown bag is probably coming straight from the convenience store and it's going to fit in a cup holder. So as we go through today, feel free to have your lunch out, and we would like to encourage as many questions as we go through. But what we wanted to talk about was just 3 or 4 products that we saw at ISA that we thought were interesting. New, most of them are new. There's some that were interesting to us that may have been around a little bit, but probably not many people have heard about it. So we wanted to just kind of go over a few things. So the first product I wanted to talk to you guys about today is made by Ventex, and it is a product that it's their wall, what they call the wall puncher. It comes in a 15-inch length. I'm going to kind of show the product. It's for your remote mounted channel letters. So basically what you're going to have here, and there's a couple of similar products out in the market these days. But what you have here is a grommet that fits in the back of the channel letter. You can see the little groove here for it to fit on the aluminum back or ACM back. It'll fit up to a 3mm ACM back. Slide that onto the back of your channel letter, then slide this basically PVC pipe through it. And now you have a pass through that you can, already have your wires from your channel letters running through here, pass it through the wall, and makes your labor of fishing wiring through much quicker. Saves a lot. A few of the features on this product is, number one, there's no screws needed when you're using this product. It has, as I mentioned, this rubber grommet that is waterproof. It's UV resistant. It's sunlight resistant. It is classified for exterior exposure and wet locations. You can buy these in each individual piece, or you can buy it as a bundle. So the great thing, it's a very simple product. Like I said, there's some competitive products out there in the market, but what we're seeing is that these are a little bit cheaper. Depending on what you go with, it's a little bit cheaper than what your competitive products are out there right now. So cool new product from Ventex. Just may not be new to the market, but it's a new product for them, and we found it to be very interesting, and as well as labor savings during your remote mount channel letters. The second thing I'm gonna talk to you about is a very new product for us, and it's my understanding that GSG is the only distributor that is carrying this product right now, and it's a foam cutter. It's made by Bleask. This foam cutter is perfect for any sign shop that is, tight on space. The floor footprint on this thing is about 2 foot by 4 foot by 5 foot. I'm going to show a quick video, and so you kind of get a little idea of what I'm talking about here. That way that when I come back, we'll talk about some of the features of it. That way you know exactly what I'm talking about. So hang on just 1 second. I'm going to share my screen, maybe. Maybe not. Why is it not? Rachel? There we go. All right, here we go.
Design and cut polystyrene signs for letters and objects for indoor and outdoor use. Obelisk is simple to use, and you can produce signs at a low cost that will create nice profits for your business. Obelisk cuts silently with a hot wire and requires minimum space. It fits almost anywhere.
So as you can see, it's a pretty unique little item. Like I said, the footprint's pretty small on it. There's a lot of different things you can do with this product. Interior letters, exterior letters. I will say that if you're going to use exterior letters, you're probably going to want to use some sort of product to harden it up, just to keep maybe, birds. I typically like it for interior wall mount letters. There's 2 different products that you can use with it. A polystyrene foam, which you can pick up at any Home Depot or Lowe's. There's 2 types. There's one that's kind of porous, and there's one that's kind of smooth. It is paintable as long as you paint it with a water-based paint. It is paintable. You can use, paint whatever color. I've also seen people laminate aluminum on it, ACM on it, things of that nature, kind of give it a little different look. The other thing that you can do with this, and it's a separate type of foam that you would have to use, is a illuminated product. Let's see, I'm going to share my screen one more time. And here are a few examples. First of all, this is the product that I was referring to that you can use as a translucent product. Just put some LEDs in there. This is actually cut in 3 different sections. You'd cut your back, then you would cut your returns, and then you would cut your face. And this is what it looks like when it's illuminated. So you can see you can digitally print onto this product and then illuminate it, and you'll have a nice looking illuminated product. A couple other examples that we have of this product is, here's an interior wall sign where someone is just taken some foam, painted it, and double-sided taped it to the wall. And then another example here of a 3D application where they have just cut multiple layers. And as they cut the multiple layers, they glued them onto each other to make a nice looking 3D sign. Imagine how light this could be, how light it is when you're just using a basic styrofoam for this. So it's perfect for those interior walls that you don't have to worry about stud mounting, and whether you're hitting whether you're hitting studs, or it's perfect for interior letters. And very, very inexpensive. I bought a couple of 4x8 sheets of the material the other day, and I think they were like $20 a piece. So very inexpensive product. You can, with this machine, up to 6 inches thick. Might get a little bit thick. You might be able to get a little bit thicker than that, but mainly about 6 inches thick is what type of materials you can find. So that's kind of it for the obelisk. The last thing that
Hey, Shane,
yes.
before we move on, we had one question come through about the installation on the wall. And I just wanted to point out that since this is so lightweight, whether you're using 1/2 inch material, 1-inch foam, 3-inch foam, or 6-inch foam, you should be able to use an adhesive or a tape for the install. It shouldn't be anything where you would need any more of a robust item for install, like studs or anything, just because it's so lightweight. So just keep that in mind.
Correct. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. And Jenny, I also failed to mention that you can digitally print on it. You can put vinyl on it, as in, I didn't mention about the painting, but you can digitally print as well as put any color vinyl on there that you would want to put on there. So I apologize, I forgot to mention that.
Lots of possibilities with it.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, it's perfect for the smaller interior letters. We cut some letters out the other day that were probably 2 inches tall, and they look superb. So
what about stock on that? How long would it take if we were to place an order for one?
Okay, well, currently right now we have those in stock. I know that we have a couple in our Dallas branch that we could get out to you right away. It is a product that you would install yourself. It basically, all you've got to do is put a few bolts together, put some parts together, and plug it into the wall. So it is a self-installed product. So you wouldn't have to wait on a service rec or a service tech or an install guy to come out and install that for you. We could ship it to you, put it together, and start working with it tomorrow.
Hey, Shannon, I saw your question about the price point. The show special for this was around $12,000 at the ISA show special. We can get an actual quote out to you, but that's just a good ballpark to start with.
Okay. Any other questions out there, Jenny?
Not at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on to our third item, which I find very, very interesting. It's an auto loading grommet machine, and I had the pleasure of working with this and trying to sell a few at one of the vendor franchise shows a couple months back, and it was a pretty hot item, and this thing is fantastic. So let me show you a short little video on it.
Hi, I'm Danny Standard with Graphic Solutions in Dallas. We're going to show you the new grommet machine. So what makes the grommet machine different is its automatic loading capabilities. So you actually just drop the grommets in and you don't have to load the grommets itself. This is going to increase your productivity when you go to hem and grommet your bag. And the fact that it's on rollers allows you to move the machine around to the points where you need to insert the grommets. So what makes the grommet machine different from other grommet machines is it only uses 1 part grommets instead of the normal 2 pieces where you have to put the ring up under the grommet itself. This actually crimps it on the bottom of the machine. So it's going to allow your production to be a whole lot faster. For more information on the grommet machine, give us a call or go to our website at gogsg.com.
So Danny does. Oh, what in the world? Hang on just a second. Not sure if you guys could hear that, but it's another video started playing. I am not doing very well with the technical aspects of this brown bag. Maybe I've been in the brown bag a little too much already today. But Danny did a great job with this auto loading grommet machine in the video. The biggest thing about this, it just makes it so simple for your people to put in grommets. It's like you said, it's on wheels. You can slide it down. You don't have to worry about lining up the 2-piece grommets. You just drop them in that machine, pull that lever down, and it puts you a grommet there. Your productivity, if you're doing a large banners or a large number of banners, your productivity is going to go up tremendously. So I highly recommend this product. Is probably running about 350, not probably, it's running about $350 for this. So it is a great machine if you're doing a lot of banners or any banners for that matter. So, so we have plenty of those in stock. The other thing about this is because it's on rollers, it's easy to move it from one table to the next. So there's a few minutes on the auto loading grommet machine. Do we have any questions on that?
I think you covered it all.
Okay, great, fantastic. And the last thing that we want to talk about was something that I was excited to find out, and it is about Vidon Plastics. Vidon Plastics is a manufacturer of trim cap. They have been manufacturing for the last 35 years. They have been manufacturing jewel light trim cap. And so now they are going to they're introducing their jewel light line. And let me just kind of pull this, let me share screen real quick. So Vidon Plastics, they're reintroducing the jewel light trim cap name. Basically, jewel light has been a trademarked name that was used by another manufacturer for many years. And now, and Vidon did manufacture the jewel light product in Lapeer, Michigan. And so now they're going to take over that trademark name, and they'll start selling jewel light trim cap by Vidon. It is, the colors match from what you're used to seeing with jewel light. It's got all the same qualities and products and characteristics of what you saw with the jewel light product for many, many years. So I'm really excited to see that the name jewel light is back out there. I know a lot of people, that's what they refer to trim cap is. It's kind of like Kleenex is to tissue, or Coke is the soda, or something like that. So jewel light is back. It's made by the same manufacturer it has for years and years and years. So that is the last thing that we saw that we kind of wanted to just bring to your attention. And as you can see, as I scroll through this, it's, a lot of the same colors. Like I said, those colors are going to match. They're going to match your existing trim cap colors to a T. They do have, if you have a large project or whatever, and you want to do a custom color trim cap, they do have options for us to have paint samples sent off, and they'll match a custom color if need be. Any questions on that?
When will the jewel light by Vidon be available?
We already have it in stock. So as soon as you want to place the order, we'll be able to ship some out to you.
And then we had a question about samples. How can we get samples of the jewel light by Vidon colors?
Oh, okay, that's pretty easy as well. Just reach out to me or Jenny, either one of us. We can get you some samples. If you're currently using GSG and you have another rep, you can ask them for some samples. An inside rep at GSG would also be able to get you some samples. So if, all you got to do is just reach out to one of us, we'll be more than happy to get some samples sent out to you. If you're on our delivery route, it may even be that we can deliver you some too as well.
One more thing on the jewel light. They also plan to have the colored trim cap screws and accessories as well.
That is correct. Currently, they do not have that. You're just using what you have been in years past for your trim cap screws, your knickers, things like that. But they are working on accessories that you'll be able to buy through Vidon. you'll be able to buy through Vidon going forward.
Perfect.
So I just saw a question here. It's why can't we see Jenny instead of having to look at Shane the whole time? Well, Jenny is currently driving, so it is best if we want to see Jenny a second time, which we do have another one of these brown bags coming up later in the year, and she's going to be the one hosting it. We're going to let her just keep her phone turned off. So it's best for all of us that we don't see Jenny at this time. I did want to share something with you guys because I know we're talking about new and exciting things, and I was going through some stuff the other day and found a picture, and I thought this would be perfect, and I'll show you what I did not see at this year's trade show that I thought was new and exciting. Check out that. And I'm talking about the sign, not that gorgeous suit that my dad is wearing. So to end this, I thought I'd just share a little picture of what's not new and exciting at GSG this year. So that's all I've got. And it looks like we got 5 or 6 more minutes left, and would be more than happy to answer any questions that anybody has on any of these products or anything GSG related. We're here and would love to chat with you. Jenny, do you have anything?
I don't. I think that covers it all.
Okay.
Thanks for joining today.
Well, I do have one more thing I'll mention since we have a couple of minutes. I would like to let everyone know GSG has launched a new website. If you hadn't had a chance to go in and look at it, it is fantastic. It's got a cool new look, a lot of updated features on there. So if you do get a chance, go and check out gogsg.com. We do offer, if you place orders online, we do offer a 1% discount for that. So feel free to take a look at that. We're very excited about it. So take a look at it.